Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Been a long time, but I'm back. So today I want to do something a little different. I want to make some espresso coffee for you and use a little espresso pot that I just recently purchased on Amazon. And I got this idea from a video that I watched called Traveling Robert. Donna and I, we watch this guy all the time. He travels all over the United States. He's from Cuba originally, but he lives in Miami, and he loves his Cuban coffee, and so he uses the same type of pot to make his Cuban coffee. When I saw that, I was like, boy, I sure would like to do that myself. Well, the difference between a regular espresso, like Italian espresso, and Cuban coffee is that Cuban coffee has a lot of sugar in it. And I don't particularly care for a lot of sugar, so I just like using it strictly for like an Italian espresso, but you can do the sugar part if you want to. I just don't really want to do it. So anyway, I'm going to go through the traditional way and I'm going to show you how it's done. It's pretty simple, and you can get one of these things on Amazon. Now this is a 3-cup one, but they actually have like a 5-cup one and I want to say like an 8-cup one, which would be much bigger. But this is the traditional 3-cup, and you can get it for about $14, I think is what I paid. And it's called a mocha cup, and it's got Zule right there. Okay, so in case you want to get this particular one on Amazon, that's what you want to look for. And then I also got a set of little espresso cups. They're kind of cute. You see the little cute espresso cup with a little saucer thing, and it comes with a little spoon too. I don't know, I guess a spoon is for if you want to put sugar in it, but I'm not doing that. So anyway, you get a set of 4, and I think I paid about $20, not even $20 for that. So let's go ahead and get started. This actually screws, and you can screw this off right there, just like that. Okay, now if you notice, this part here has a little filter, and that's where your coffee comes in. So there you go, little filter there, okay? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna set that aside. And I've already went and got some water, and if you look inside, you can see that right there. You see that little screw thing right there, okay? We're gonna fill up the water just to the bottom of that, okay? And I'm not gonna be able to show you because then I've got the camera up on a stand and I won't be able to move the camera, but let's go ahead and fill that up right to the bottom. Fresh water. I got this out of our water cooler. Nice cold water. Okay, it's there, trust me. And we'll just set that aside, and then we're going to put our little filter inside that. Okay, so here we got the filter in there with the water. And we like to use this Cafe Bustelo. That's some cool stuff. It's not expensive. I think we get it for like $2 or something like that at Walmart. Not bad at all. And I'll show you what it looks like here. Doo-dee-doo. Okay, so it's very, 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 very fine coffee, as you can see. And we're gonna go ahead and fill that little filter thing all the way to the top, and then we're going to pack it in. So you really want it full. Typically it takes about maybe a scoop and a half, I think it was yesterday when I did it. And I just got this yesterday, so it's all brand new. Put in a little bit there. And once I get all this in there, I'll show y'all what it looks like. Go ahead and put a little bit more in here. Let's see if I can bring this up here. As you can tell, not quite there yet, so we're gonna pack it in some more. Okay, pack it in a little more. Now we're almost there, but we still got a little bit more to put at the top. So let's just put a tad more in here. And let's do just a teeny bit more, and that way we'll have it in there. I have to put it down so I can make sure I do it right. Almost there. Like I said, I would say probably a scoop and a half, maybe almost 2 scoops, but it doesn't matter what you use to put it in there. You could use a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever, as long as you don't make no big mess. That's what you don't want to do, is make a mess. And you make a mess and you got to clean it up, and I don't feel like doing all that. So, all right, we're almost there. All right, there we are, as you can tell. And it is packed in there, okay? And now we've got the water, we've got the coffee grounds, and we're gonna screw this back on top. Now you're probably wondering, or maybe you're not, how the heck does this work? Well, what we do is we take this over and I'm gonna put it on the stove, and I'm just gonna simply heat this up on high heat and all the way to the point where it starts to boil. Now when it starts to boil, that water is going to go through that little spout and then saturate those grounds, and then come back over the top, and then the black coffee is going to fill up right here. Okay, so we're going to do that too. All right, so let me go ahead and get started with that in just a second here. Okay, we're back. So we just finished it. There it is right there. I'm just going to set it down. The handle was kind of hot, so you got to be careful with that. But man, it smells really, really good. And so basically we got our finished product. I already turned off the stove and everything. It didn't take that long, maybe 5 minutes, I'm guessing. So now we're going to take our little cup here, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do this so you can see it. I'm going to pour it in here. You can see, look at that. Oh my goodness, look how nice and dark that is. Oh yeah. All right, so hopefully you can see it. You see that? Oh man, that's some good looking stuff there. And now you can see how nice and brown, and I mean, that's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Now let's try the taste test. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. And that's pretty much how you do it. Now, one thing that I read about Italian coffee is that when you clean these things, you don't use any soap at all. You don't use a dishwasher. In fact, all you do is dump out your grounds and use cold water and just clean everything up with cold water. That's it. Because the Italians believe, and this came from somebody who lived in Italy their whole life, they believe that if you use any sort of substance like a cleaner or even a mild dishwashing detergent, it will affect the taste in the future. So we don't want that. And it's not bitter. What I just drank just now, not bitter at all. It's actually very, very smooth. It's amazing, and it's great to drink, around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon or whenever you want to. But for an afternoon break, it's perfect, and just gives you a little pick-me-up to get going for the rest of the day, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up to like the video, and I think there's a little bell. Click on that to get notified. Of course, make sure you subscribe and to the Relaxing with Randy channel, and I'll have more stuff coming up. But thank you very much for watching, and peace out.